Hi everybody, my name is Dorian. I'm the developer of a game called Project Visionaries. Today is update 15, and for this update I thought I would take it to the video format to try and introduce a couple of skills and some new UI features I've been working on lately. And so without further ado, let's jump into the update. So we'll start with a couple of new skills, one called Teleport for now, for lack of a better term, and another one called Magnetic Pulse, which should be pretty fun. So let's start with Teleport, which as the name indicates allows the Outlander to teleport around the map very quickly. I don't really have an animation for it just yet, so it's just like a very simple skill for now. Next up is Magnetic Pulse. It's an elliptic AoE, reminiscent of a skill called Nova for those who are familiar with Diablo 2. So yeah, it deals damage in an area of effect around the character, again in an elliptic fashion. Next up is Energy Throttling, which is basically the implementation of a standard mana system that throttles skills. So as you can see here, the underling is shooting or throwing skulls at people, and in the process she uses up some of that energy, and right now you can see that skulls are not coming out of her anymore because she's running out of mana. So we'll now check out some of the user interface improvements that we made over the last few weeks. So this menu bar is going to allow players to get into their inventory. This is an open source implementation of an inventory I picked up somewhere. Then I kept a slot for a skill tree pane, which hasn't been implemented yet. The next button is used for displaying a chat log. When you use enter and type something, the information gets broadcast to everybody in the same local area as where you're standing, and it displays both on screen in the chat log as well as a little bubble above the character's head. Next is the leaderboard, which is currently used on this map to display only kills and deaths, but it also displays things like how many battle royales cycles you've won if you're in the battle royale area. Then finally we have access to our menu where we can find sound control and then an error log. And let's now jump into the miscellaneous updates, which are mostly technical improvements that didn't really fit in the previous sections. And we'll start with real-time pinging and server disconnection detection. So here I'm running 3 clients concurrently. I'm stopping the server, and what happens is within I think I've configured it to be 8 to 10 seconds. The clients will each notice that the server is gone and will display a pretty clean error message that invites you to get back to the main menu. Here I'm starting the server again, and once I get back to the main menu, you'll see that each of the clients can reconnect immediately. I'm starting all 3 of them at the same time, just switching class here for fun. And there we go, everybody's back on the map. Now we'll talk about a couple of the mostly visual improvements that I've made to the launcher, also called Updater. So let's boot up the PB Updater. One of the things you might notice is that there are now a couple of new options available. One is it allows to pick a custom resolution as well as the selection of windowed mode versus full screen. This is what now happens when you start the game and the launcher notices there's a newer version of the client available. You get a pretty clean animation. And then fast forwarding to when this download completes, the launcher unzips the client and boots up the game. And we'll finish with a little bit of a polished feature, which is a screen transition. So what I've done there is that when you click on a map transfer portal, your screen is now going to transition to black and then back to full brightness. It's again fairly basic polished feature, but something nice to have in the game. And that's it for update 15. I hope you enjoyed this video format. This is a totally new thing for me, so please excuse all the flows and all the little problems with the video. I'll try to improve that in the future. And I will probably still publish a text version of this update along with like a few bonus things, a few screenshots and things like that. A little bit more information on the technical aspects of development. And yep, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.